It's been a long day, and at this point I'm just ready to officially start winding down and doing like all my self-care things in the bathroom. So I'm gonna go ahead and first off wrap up my hair for the night so that I can do my skincare and brush my teeth and do all of those things. So really, a lot of people ask me what I do for my hair at night to preserve it, and I don't do anything special. It really comes down to when you are preserving your hair, you want to make sure you set your hair up to be able to be preserved. Does that make sense? So like, I make sure to use stylers that are going to give me some hold and longevity if that is what I'm looking for that particular wash day. So I used, for this wash and go, I did Uncle Funky's Curly Magic. I did Innocence I Create Hold and Trepador Bamboo Ginseng Curling Glaze. So this is gonna give me hold regardless. If I just laid my hair out on a cotton pillow, it's still gonna preserve my curls because I have a routine set in place to be able to give me defined curls. So that's a little insight about how I get my hair to last me throughout the week. Is really just me having a very solid foundation. Wrapping my hair up at night just gives me a little added security that I'm going to be able to get through the week with no problems. So I just fold my scarf in half. I just use a regular old satin scarf, and I tie it in this way where I put my hair, tie it in the back. I take out my ears. I hate my ears being covered. Then I pull my hair out, make sure it's all nice, and then I just tie it in the front. I no longer pineapple my hair, just because when you pineapple your hair, especially when I first started getting curly cuts or getting my hair cut in general professionally, and my hair was a bit shorter, pineapples do not work in your favor when your hair is short. It just doesn't, because your hair gets stuck up. It still gets stuck with my hair being longer, but it especially got stuck with my hair being shorter. The back got mushed, like mushed up is the best way to describe it, and my curls didn't last because one, I didn't have a solid foundation, but also because my hair was getting mushed. It's the same thing as having short hair and wearing one of those big old bonnets. Your hair doesn't fill up that bonnet, so it's getting mushed up. And if your hair did fill up that bonnet, then it wouldn't have any room to go. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't have any room to go and tangle up on itself and do all those things. So I really suggest, and this is from what I've heard from stylists, okay, to get a scarf and do it this way, so that way your hair doesn't get stuck going up. Some stylists recommend just making sure you have a satin pillowcase or silk pillowcase. I really love my silk pillowcase. If you want to check it out, I have it linked below, and I'll show y'all here in a little bit. But it is so freaking cute. Like, I was never really for silk and satin pillowcases because they just didn't give me what I want color wise, and I feel like Silk by Sani does a really good job. But let's go ahead and get into this skincare and brush our teeth and all those things. I'm gonna go ahead and brush my teeth first. As far as mouthwash goes, I love using the TheraBreath, and I feel like there's been a huge shift to a lot of people using this one. I see what the hype is about. I've been using it for probably about a year now, and I honestly love this better than any other mouthwash I've tried. If you don't know, Listerine and all those other ones really rely on alcohol, and it's not really good for you. So TheraBreath is really good for you. I like the mild mint one, but there's other flavors as well. But the key ingredient in the TheraBreath is castor oil. So I tried oil pulling in the past and I wasn't a fan of it just because of the viscosity like in my mouth. Like I just did not like that texture in my mouth. I really love this because it gives me that same sensation as oil pulling without the disgusting texture of gargling coconut oil or castor oil like I've done in the past. So I've been using the Quip toothbrush lately, and this is a battery operated toothbrush. It works really well. Like I don't know what else to compare it to any other like electric like toothbrush, but I feel like I really like Quip because you can set it up to where they will automatically send you the new heads as well as toothpaste, so you never really have to worry about running out of anything that you need. They also have a mouthwash dispenser. I have a water pick by them as well, which I'm about to use, and they have floss. Like they have all the things that you could just set up a subscription and you don't even have to worry about it. Okay, so here is the water pick, and I will say this thing is powerful, okay? So please be careful with it, but it does its freaking job. It does its freaking job, and that's all we need when it comes to something like this type of product. And it was relatively affordable for the power that it packs, and it has this water reservoir and it's rechargeable, so no need for batteries. So please be careful. I've had quite a bit of incidences when I first started using this where water literally went everywhere. It went everywhere. So please, please, please be safe, okay? Please be safe. So that's about how much water I use. And my teeth, I just love how it feels. It feels like you just came out from the dentist. It feels like a nice dentist cleaning. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the skincare for today. Okay, so today I'm actually trying this new cleansing balm that Verse sent me. So thank you to Verse for sending me this cleansing balm. This is the Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. And I've heard a few things about it. I haven't heard like a lot of stuff about this cleanser. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm just gonna put a little bit on. Oh yeah, that feels pretty nice. I'm putting on my little cuffs. Now this has been a complete game changer for me. I don't know why I waited so long to get these little cuffs from Amazon. Probably because I had to purchase it from Amazon. That's probably why I was like hesitating a little bit, but that's besides the point. These things do what they need to do. I don't feel like it was as effective as it needed to be. I don't think it was effective as it needed to be to get all my SPF off. I'm gonna go ahead and with one of my stronger water-based cleansers to finish up the job. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Youth to the People Superfood Cleanser. This usually does the job when I don't want to take off my SPF with the oil cleanser and I just need to jump in real quick so I can at least say I did my skincare and get into the bed. I feel like this cleanser is kind of advertised as being more of a gentle cleanser than it actually is, but maybe that's just me and how I interpreted some of the reviews that I've seen. So I literally only went in with like the tiniest amount, and here are what it's looking like on my hands already. But this cleanser is gonna clean my skin like I needed to. Alright, today I'm actually exfoliating, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Youth to the People Mandelic Seafood Unity Exfoliant. I love their products, but all of them have a huge mouthful, but it does tell you what it is and what it needs to do, so I appreciate that. So I just put some on my hands. Just press it into the skin. Since I have oily skin, I try not to use really heavy moisturizers. It is getting a bit cold outside, but I'm still trying to keep my moisturizers light for the time being until it really starts to get cold. So today I'm using the Peach Slices, the Snail Rescue All-in-One Oil-Free Moisturizer. Now, y'all know I love my cocoa kind, ceramide barrier serum, but this one right here has been pretty good to me as well. So I feel like they're about to be tied for first place, and I don't know how to feel about that because this ceramide barrier serum has been my #1 for a very, very long time. But if you are someone that doesn't have a sensitivity to snail mucin, which I thought I did, but I think I was using it wrong when I first was using the toner. I think that one is a lot if you don't know what you're doing, but the moisturizer is a very good entry point, I feel, to using snail mucin in your routine. So I'm just going in with a little bit. And I've been using this moisturizer day and night. If I'm feeling really fancy, what I'll do is I'll get my ceramide barrier serum and my gua sha or my facial roller, and I'll go in and give myself a really nice facial massage. It's just a really nice way to help you wind down for the night.